Some pretty insane hype this last week. I hope you guys sold the items that you wanted to sell. Kato 14 spiked massively, Katowice 2015 spiked pretty good too, and a lot of other stickers and a lot of other skins also saw a pretty good rise in price. Unfortunately, it didn't really trickle down into other items like Katowice 2019, maybe like Boston 2018, your newer stickers, Berlin 2019, stuff like that. It didn't really trickle down, unfortunately, which isn't like it was last year. If you are unaware of what I'm referencing, last year, 2020, around June, July-ish, there was a massive spike with pretty much all the stickers in the game, all of the major stickers. And some stickers went up 2 times, 3 times, 4 times the price. It was insane. Pretty much, if you were anyone that had a sticker from a major, you could have sold for insane profit last year. Now, I don't think there's any concrete reason of why this happened. Everything always boils down to China at the end of the day, but I can't find any information of why exactly that would happen. The game has been available to them for a while. The Chinese investors were already in the game at the time. It's not like they just got into it, they just realized investment potential. This was already happening. And just nothing really stands out to me. Obviously, the major getting cancelled has a big part in this, but I don't think that was everything. And I can pretty much guarantee it wasn't the whole story. So I was expecting another sticker hype this year, because there must be some kind of reason that I'm not understanding. Even if it wasn't something concrete, I would have expected some kind of hype. I would have expected a boost in prices, eventually sometime this year. And that is pretty much what we saw. It started with the Vox Amanor Katowice 2015 holo. I would say that was the first one I noticed that really spiked. And then it moved towards Katowice 2014. Massive spike for all of those stickers there. And then Katowice 2015, the Cologne 2014 Dignitas holo, and a few DreamHack stickers also saw a pretty decent rise. And that is pretty much the reason why I haven't made a follow-up video on my big investment that I'm going to make in CS, because I was preparing to buy a Katowice 2014 LGB holo. I talked to a guy that had them, I got the price that he was selling it at, and I was going to add my money to my Coinbase account so then I could buy it off of him. What I didn't know is that Coinbase Pro does not work for me in Canada, which has the sell limit that I need. And then I go to regular Coinbase thinking, oh, I might just have to deposit over the course of a few days. Turns out my limit is actually a full week, so that was not going to happen. He messaged me the next day saying that both of those stickers were sold, and then the day after that, another sticker sold for $2,000 more than what I was going to buy it for. It would have been the easiest flip of my life, but China just moved slightly too fast. And this was surprising to me. I got in maybe like a week later than I wanted to, because I had to go to my bank and get the limits removed off of my account. But I never thought I'd be in the middle of a spike. I did not think this was happening around this time. I thought I still had maybe like a month or 2 months left until any kind of spike would even happen. It was quite surprising to me that this spike actually happened before the operation ended, because I thought for sure that this spike would come as a result of people profiting off of the operation. I don't know if not having a sale was a factor in this because people just sold earlier on, but either way I did not think it was going to happen this fast and I got burned by it. Either way, here we are now with a spring sticker hype, not a summer sticker spike. Does this mean that this is all we're going to see for this year? Besides this, it's going to be a gradual rise and this was the big spike that we were all waiting for? Or does this mean that we have another spike coming to look forward to? Let's find out. So just to preface this is just speculation from what I see and what I would predict. There's not a whole lot of stats going on here. I'm not really analyzing the market a whole lot. I'm just going off of what I've seen in the past, and I'm going to estimate from there. So I would say the biggest factor in why there might be another sticker hype is because people have to start moving down the ladder. We are finally entering the point where Katowice 2014 stickers are not obtainable. As I am recording this video right now, if you go to Cantree's website, there is no Reason Holo sticker listed anywhere. And then if you look at the prices, the iBuyPower Holo and the Titan Holo are so expensive, even the Chinese guys can't craft with these things. There's only going to be a select few that are crafting these, and everyone else has to look at something else. With no Katowice 2014 available, People now have to move down the ladder. So then there's Katowice 2015, and that is the big reason why Katowice 2015 is a good investment right now, because that is the step down from Katowice 2014. But what happens with Katowice 2015 is then those start to spike in price, and then people have to look at other stickers. So then you move to DreamHack 2014, Cologne 2014, Atlanta 2017, those kinds of stickers. Then those stickers may rise in price. And then you get what is essentially a sticker hype, because it affects the whole market at that point. I would say the biggest argument against the sticker hype not happening is that there's way too much uncertainty. The circumstances were just way different last year. You had the introduction of COVID actually becoming a real problem now. You had the majors getting cancelled. You had apparently China spending more money than usual. These are all factors that aren't really in play right now. We have a major that is definitely happening in a few months here, or at least should be definitely happening. We are pretty acclimated to COVID now. It's been like whatever, year and a half, 2 years, feels like 10 years, I don't know. But it's not anything new anymore. And with China, you can't really predict it, but who knows if they're going to spend more money than usual or not. It seems like they have with Katowice 2014 already. Are they really going to spend more money? In my personal opinion, we are going to see a spike in the summer. It is just not going to be the same size as it was in 2020. Would I expect some items to double in price? I would say yes. Would I expect 3 times, 4 times, 5 times like we saw last year? I would say it's not going to be that big. I also don't believe it's going to trickle down as far. I think for your main investments right now, Katowice 2015, Katowice 2014, DreamHack 2014, and Cologne 2014, we are going to see massive rises with those, and then marginal rises with something like Cologne 2015, Cologne 2016, Boston 2018, Berlin 2019, all of those. I think there will be a rise because people are just trying to invest in whatever is going to spike next. I just don't think there's going to be as big of a rise. My thought process here is pretty much what I said in my last video, saying that this year would be the year of Katowice 2015 investing, if you would like to watch that video. Basically what I said in a section there is that even if it doesn't happen naturally, it's going to happen artificially, and I still believe that. Regardless of the spike that just happened, people understand a spike just happened, whatever, they'll wipe it from their minds. Going into the summer, they're still going to purchase these items on the dip because they're expecting a summer hype. You have enough people doing that, then you break the wall on the lower prices, and then they're free to start rising in price. These items start rising in price, and then people have a fear of missing out. So then they try and buy in before it hits the massive spike. And then people keep buying, they keep buying, they keep buying, and then you get a spike from that. Theoretically, that would be Katowice 2015. So then people see this happen with Katowice 2015. Oh man, I really gotta invest in these other items or else I'm going to miss out. Then they buy DreamHack 2014, Cologne 2014, all of those items, then those spike up in price. It's just going to trickle down. I feel like the reason it didn't work this time around is because number 1, it's spring, not summer. Number 2, we have RMR capsules still available. Number 3, Broken Fang is still running. Moving towards the summer, we're going to have people selling their Broken Fang items because they reached the profit that they were looking for. Hopefully RMR gets discontinued soon, then people are going to sell those items whenever they see the profit that they want. And it will be summer at the time, which is when it happened last year. So when people start to see prices rise, they're like, oh man, here comes the repeat of last year, I have to buy into this. And that is the artificial side of why I think this rise will happen. I do believe that because the circumstances are different, that the results will be different, but I do think there will be profit to be made, and I will be preparing for the potential spike that may happen. Either way, if it doesn't happen, I'm just going to hold on to the items. You really can't get burned holding on to older items. Eventually, these have to trickle down with people not buying Katowice 2014. Katowice 2015 is next up. So if I buy at the right times, I should be very happy with my investment either way. Let me know what you guys think. Sorry about not responding to comments on the last video. I was farming Broken Fang because I did decide to do another account So if you asked the question on that last video, I probably responded to it if you would like to check. And that is all for now. Thank you guys for watching.